Hey everyone, it's your Peacekeeper coming at you with an epic battle replay in the Alabama. Yes, yet another Alabama video. This is a Tier 8 fight, and it is going to be on the map Trident. Not a very common map for Tier 8 fights, but a good map, and one that I actually quite enjoy. That it seems like the gameplay on this map has a real good tendency to come with some interesting opportunities to really play to certain ships' advantages. And of course, the Alabama, one of her best advantages is her stealth and the absolutely wallop-packing guns that are on board. Before we go further into this video, I do want to apologize for the delay in getting this video out. Last night when I got off work, the internet was down and did not come up until after I had woken up. So that is the reason why this video is coming out later today. Also, we are nearing 3,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness. What I can't believe it has just been absolutely impressive. I cannot believe how quickly this channel has grown in the past couple of months. I mean, it's really impressive. I'll have to look at the numbers again, but I want to say that this last month, the month of May, was like right around 400 and 500 some odd subscribers joining. So thanks to everybody that's been with this channel since the beginning. Thanks to everybody that's joined since, and I really appreciate you guys being a part of this channel. Okay, so on to some map strategy. I generally, well, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of islands, hard cover. The Alabama is a very maneuverable battleship, and hard cover is a good place to go. So we're going to go over towards A on this map, and from where I'm at, that's not a terrible decision. Our team seems to be concentrated mostly to the left anyway, so we should probably be going A, B. First ship that pops up is a Nagato. We are going to use our stealth and hopefully get a good first salvo off on him. Whoa! Look at that. Look at that dispersion. Woo! That's looking pretty. And oh. Well, that was disappointing. 4,300 damage isn't bad, don't get me wrong, but a little disappointed by the way that all shook out. And the Nagato returns fire and does 4,100 damage. Well, that's just rude. So we are being permanently spotted by that farragut there, and so that means we are going to have to engage this other Nagato. And once again, look at that dispersion. That is pretty impressive. The enemy Nagato fires HE, and well, about 10k. That's not too shabby. We got 4 hits out of a salvo of 9. Only 3 penetrated. 2 penetrated, 1 shattered, and 1 decided that it was going to bounce. So, oh, Congo getting a little bit of the recreation of Washington versus South Dakota versus Hiroshima versus Washington, but unfortunately the Congo has disappeared and we don't have the enjoyment that we once had. So we're going to continue on over here. You can see I'm kind of being cheeky with this. I'm very broadside to targets. I really probably shouldn't be, but whatever. What's the worst that could happen? I was mostly in stealth. Lots of big heavy shells going to that Congo, and 13,700 damage. So we're already up to 34,000 damage. And there are enemy ships in A. And I really want to chase them down, but it would be nice if somebody's got a big X above their head. It would be nice if this destroyer would continue to spot, because we can really take advantage of ships here. Oop, a Tago. We'll shoot at him, see what happens. Pretty good tight cluster there. How about 11,000 damage in just straight normal pens? No Citadel hits. I'll take that. I will not complain about that. Turpitz managed to beach himself. That's not any fun. And we're gonna kind of go back towards towards B here because we've got some enemy ships that are starting to kind of come running around through C, and we need to make sure that there's enough of an anchor there to stop them. Now, the forces over here, they seem to be mostly running, so I'm not all that terribly concerned with it. Got this big ol' island in the way. It's really quite annoying. Dear island, please move out of the way. Aha! The awesome AA allows us to return to stealth, and we got ourselves a nearly broadside Nagato. And the salvo goes out. Come. Oh! Oh, that is rare, folks. That is rare. I have gotten devastating strikes before against battleships, but it's almost always utilizing some form of torpedo. That is probably the first time I have ever dev-struck another battleship that wasn't an Iowa or Montana with guns. That was awesome. That was pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. Oh! And then we get another kill. It wasn't a dev strike, but we took 20k off in one salvo. So in 2 salvos, we've managed to thin 2 ships out of their entire fleet. And now we're going to go try and see if we can't chase down ourselves a North Carolina. We have to be careful, though. We got to be paying attention. One, because there's an Arizona here, and I'm going to probably end up running into him. There's no probably about that. I am going to run into him. Sorry, dude. Let me help you turn. But we need to be paying attention to the ships that are over in the sea cap, because the sea cap, things could get quite ugly over there if we're not entirely careful. We got Nagato there. Kind of looks like he's going kind of slow, but we definitely need to be paying attention to the guys that are in C-Cap. And a part of that, and I'm going to do a video on this here later, is situational awareness and map awareness. Those 2 things are very important. If you are not paying attention to where you're at, things could get very ugly very fast. So, we managed to get lit on fire by whatever it is over there that's shooting at us. And it's really more of an annoyance at this point than it is any real threatening damage. I'm assuming that's one of the destroyers, and not really all that concerned about it. Whatever battleship was over there is not doing any damage to me. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to burn our repair party because, well, let's face it, nothing else is really shooting at us. And, oh no, I'm located. RDF, interesting skill. Not many people taking it. So our Colorado takes down the North Carolina, and we are once again charging over towards A. See, now our whole team is over at A, and I don't really care for this. This is the kind of play style that is really quite frustrating for me because, let's be honest, if our whole team is over at one location, that means we can only influence the map at one point. And this one point, all the ships that are over here are all already basically... they're running. I mean, let's just be honest about it. They're running. There's really no reason for the whole team to be over here. So my goal was, we're going to go through A, and then we are going to see if we can't catch these other ships while they're trying to come towards B. Now, there's a destroyer in B, most certainly. There's another one that is coming back to B, plus that North Carolina is there as well. Oh, a Kizuki. No wonder there's a whole rain of fire coming with very little damage when we left the B area. The way this map is flowing, though, I don't think we're going to go towards B now. We're going to wait, and we're going to finish off some of these other ships. It's just simply far more... Yep, there goes the other Nagato. Nice big old Citadel hit. We need to finish off these guys up here before we can go cap B. That Congo that's up there could, as much as it pains me to say this, the Congo could definitely influence this match quite heavily. She's got a lot of speed. She's got 14-inch guns, which are more than enough to do quite a lot of damage to us, so we don't want to present any real broadsides to her if we can avoid it. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to make decisions about how we're gonna handle this, because we can't go chase them off the end of this map without giving up a lot. So North Carolina pops up. Yep, he's sailing. Well, he started to turn in there, so jump it short just a little bit. And hey, 13,000 damage. Will not complain about a 13,000 damage salvo. Hoping that our destroyer there, our Akatsuki, We'll take out that Mahan. That would really help. Looks like he disappeared and went into stealth. Now, I'm exposing a bit of a broadside here, but that's because I don't think he's going to be able to sneak. One, his guns aren't pointed at me, but two, I don't think he's going to be able to sneak any of his salvos into me very easily. Trying to maintain a little bit of a eclipsed, I guess you could call it, profile with this island here, but it's just not going to happen. We're going to have to pick and choose who we're going to expose a broadside to. Now, of these two, I can take Citadel hits from a Congo far easier than I can from a North Carolina, because just by nature of being 14-inch guns, they simply don't do a whole lot of damage. But, of course, he shoots and he misses me, and, of course, I shoot back, and oh, we get about 7,000 damage. Can't complain about that. Well, I can. I'd like to have had him dead, but that did not happen. Maybe I'll get a Citadel hit and finish him off here. So we've angled out and away. Nope, no Citadel hit, just 2 overpens. We've angled out and away, and my goal with angling out and away was I'm angled away from the most likely source of damage, which is that Congo, and angled directly into that North Carolina. And down goes the Congo, down goes the North Carolina, and we are up to 160, well, call it 165,000 damage. We got a Dev Strike, 4 kills, 4 kills. There's a Kraken on the table. We're going to have to find, we got 2 destroyers that are left. We got 2 destroyers. I was hoping that I could see where the whoop, we saw where he was at, but he got, no. All right, so we're going to scattershot into there. And you can see we got an overpen, so, you know, sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you'll get a pretty good hit on something, like get a normal pen as they come through. There's a Mahan off to our left, which we can see. Be nice to shoot at him, but the Kizuki is just a little too close, and I really want to get him. We got to get him, though. Mahan is definitely the only thing in being spotted. Waiting for... Oh, okay. Ah! Come on. Oh! 3 overpens, 4K, fourth overpen. The Kraken is still on the table. Still on the table. That if I were in that Akizuki's location, I definitely would have gotten out of dodge. I would not have hung out in that smoke, but that's just me. And no joy. 171,760 hit points. Now we've got this Mahan on the run, but we're gonna cap before we get there, because capping is more important at this point. Nah, it's not really that important. We've got enough points. We are doubling them in points right now, but just to ensure that we end up winning this handily, I definitely want to cap instead of go and chase. Now, had I gone and chase, we probably could have gotten a little bit more damage out of this, and that's okay. Cap points actually help the team out more. They help your overall score out more, and if you're not capping, you know, you got to get in the habit of capping, and so this is a good reminder for me to continue to cap. And as a result of, you know, not being spotted, and knowing that the Mahan's torps, the max range of the torp... What the heck? Well, somebody decided to TK somebody for... I don't know why. That to me is a bit wrong, but I guess we'll continue this battle just a little bit longer to hunt them down. I have no idea if they were in the same division. I think that's why I tabbed up to see if they were in the same division, but oh well. With a Kraken on the table, you know, I really wanted it, but by the same token, I also don't want to to give up the win either. So Kraken win. Ah, see, they were in the same team. They were in the same division, so that will not turn him pink, but I see why he did it. I'm not saying I agree with that. I kind of actually think that's a little ridiculous, but it is what it is. And so we're going to go cap C as well, because like I said, getting in the habit of capping is a good thing. Plus the cap points, they only help you make a lot more money. They only help you make a lot more Commander XP. And all those things are good things. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish capping C. But you can see how in this game, just being in the right place at the right time sometimes and having RNG bless you with that quad citadel against that Nagato, man, that was just awesome. It can really help you out because people are going to naturally flow to one area or the other. And if you're paying attention to the flow of battle, and again, we're going to cover this in a video, a separate video, about situational awareness. If you could put yourself where they're least likely to expect you. So, like, for instance, in the flow of this battle, their whole team went to A with the couple people that lingered and went to C. When I pushed back to go and try and stop the group that was in C from coming around, it put that Nagato broadside to me. It put a lot of their team broadside to me. And so you can see how just being in the right place at the right time and influencing a battle by taking moves that seem silly or controversial at the time, how that can actually assist you in performing better. And that is one of those reasons why at the beginning of the US Battleship videos, I thought long and hard about saying whether or not it was worth saying. But when I said it, I absolutely meant it. Oh, he's got no hit points. Oh, the game ends. But I absolutely meant it. You learn a lot by playing the low-tier US battleships about map awareness and being able to influence the map. So 171,760 damage, 4 kills, 3 caps, 2,286 base XP. And there you can see the damage. Our secondaries got 891 and the credits and XP screen. Anyway, look forward to that situational awareness video coming out. I'm not going to put a date on it, but sometime in the near future. Anyway, I'm your Peacekeeper. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.